There are many reasons why people don't like to congregate and they don't like to be part of a church. However, if we were to list all of them, we would be here all day. And needless to say, neither you or I have all day. So what I am going to do is give you the chosen one, right? The one reason that I think why this is happening. And yes, I am calling it the chosen one, the one of legend, because this one reason makes sense to both those that are Christ-loving Christians and God-hating pagans. Just kidding. Maybe. And of course, we are going to be seeing how Power Rangers has something to teach us about the church. So people don't want to be part of the church, and this is a problem. And this is a problem because God calls us to congregate and to be part of a church. So if God cares about it, then we should also care about it. The reason why I believe that people are not congregating and are not wanting to be part of a church, or maybe are hesitant to be part of a church, is because most churches today lack community. We have turned being part of a church into something robotic, right? It's this thing that happens only on Sundays where you meet once a week and maybe you sing a couple of songs, you listen to a sermon, and then somewhere in there you sprinkle in a few prayers. But here's the thing. Sunday gatherings are only one aspect of being part of a church. There is so much more for us to enjoy. The example that we see in the early church is of a church of a people that knew each other. People that often gathered in each other's homes, not only to learn about God, but to also spend time together and share meals together. The Bible tells us that they broke bread. Yes, they feasted and they had fun. When we think about church or Christians getting together, oftentimes this is the picture that we get. This couldn't be further from the truth. Check out what Acts 2:46 says. Day by day, continuing with one mind in the temple and breaking bread from house to house, they were taking their meals together with gladness and sincerity of heart. Now, the example that we have here is not an example of grouches or people that are miserable, right? These guys are having fun and they are enjoying each other's company. You know who else had fun? The Power Rangers. Talking about Power Rangers brings me back to my childhood. I mean, I grew up with these guys. I mean, I'm talking about the OG, the original Power Rangers. Now, before I continue, I want you to let me know in the comments which Power Ranger season or generation did you grow up with? Which one of these was your favorite? And which Power Ranger did you grow up pretending to be? Now, come on, don't lie to yourself. We all pretended to be one of the Power Rangers. Now, I wanted to bring up the Power Rangers because the Power Rangers truly seem to have a community. They truly seem to have a bond with one another. Their relationship with each other didn't stop after they suited up and defeated the bad guy. What we see from the Power Rangers is a relationship that extended beyond just fighting the bad guys. They went to the same school together. They spent time together. They went through struggles together. They helped each other overcome different obstacles that came into their lives. God, in that same way, is calling us to have a similar relationship. God is calling us to have a community. This sense of community is one of Paul's focus in his letter to the Philippians. He calls the church to be like Christ, to sacrifice for each other, to look after one another, to live life with one another. And I think that that is the major reason why people today don't want to be part of a church, why people today don't want to congregate, because they are finding that there is a lack of community in all of these churches. I truly believe if we want to change this, the church truly needs to focus on building a community and allowing for people to build genuine relationships. Alright guys, I hope that this was a blessing. If you found this helpful, please make sure to share this video, like the video, and also subscribe to my channel. Look, at the end of the day, this channel is kind of weird and YouTube really doesn't know what to do with it. So the more that you guys share this content, the more we can get out there to more people and build up this community that we have here on YouTube. This is all that I had for you guys today, and as always, I just want to remind you that we must persevere.